Greetings and welcome to CannonBallrun Fri. Tonight we're looking at an action icon by the name of Charles Bronson. I'm sure you're familiar with Death Wish and the subsequent sequels. I think the sequels are actually done by Cannon 2, 3, and 4. I don't know if they ever did a 5. I don't think they did. But anyway, this isn't Death Wish though. This isn't the Death Wish series tonight. We look at 10 to Midnight, which is sort of a little bit like Death Wish, but vigilante cop pretty much there in terms of that avenue. But I think they also threw in like bits of giallo in the film, and like a touch of giallo here and there, and basically the Richard Speck serial killings. The guy that killed 8 nurses back in the, what was it, the 70s, I think? 70s or 80s. It's kind of like that. And it's basically, this is the story. The rundown is, there's this killer by the name of Warren Stacy. He's good looking, attractive, preppy, the Patrick Bateman model, basically. This was before American Psycho, but you'd almost think it was like, if it was like in the book form, this guy would be like a clone, probably a copycat killer to like Christian Bale's character in American Psycho, Patrick Bateman. Kind of like that. Bronson, of course, plays the cop, Leo Kessler, who basically wants this guy like nailed to the wall. Basically, he wants to take him out, and he has a new partner who ends up falling sort of in love with his daughter, and of course his daughter is going to be a target, of course. And this guy, basically, the killer, he's pretty much a misogynist. He can't stand women. He basically, tries to get with them. They reject him. He kills them. Repeat for, half the film, pretty much. Basically, what I mean by the giallo part is pretty much the murder weapon being like a knife. I would say like a razor, but he doesn't use a razor like in some of the giallo films. He uses pretty much knives, butterfly knife, like in one part, butcher knife in a few scenes. Just different, different methods of killing, pretty much, but pretty much the same thing in terms of stalking them, posing as an obscene phone caller, Or, one thing I didn't get, though, was there was a timeline that sort of screwed with my head. There's a scene where he goes to a movie theater, crawls out a window, it's nightfall, all of a sudden it looks like it's the next morning, kills the girl and her boyfriend in a van down by the river. Well, actually, technically they were, I think. But anyway, comes back, it looks like it's nightfall again, and he goes back to the same movie theater and meets up with the same 2 girls that he talked with before. I don't know, maybe it was editing, I don't know what happened there, but it just looked like it was a little out of sequence. But aside from that, this is a Cannon film, so in a way it's kind of got that illogical feel to it from time to time. Still, all in all, this is one of Bronson's best films. Kind of reminded me also a little bit of Kinjite, Forbidden Subjects, which is a movie I'd still love to find. I have yet to find that one. I've only seen it like once or twice. It had a great ending. I won't give it away. Anyway, speaking of the ending of this one, oh yeah, good showdown scene between Kessler and Warren Stacy. Won't give it away, but it's a decent film. It's probably available on DVD by now, hopefully, I would think, in a way. Of course, if you can find it on VHS, that might be even easier too, I don't know. It's it was mentioned in Electric Boogaloo, that documentary on Canon Films, and I think there was like a little montage of scenery in there. But aside from that, your best bet would be probably like a video store if you have one in your area, or DVDs. I don't know. I don't know if Walmart would carry it. I haven't seen it on DVD yet at all, so that'd be one. Probably Amazon.com would be a better bet. You don't want it to be edited if you can help it. But anyway, all in all, good cop movie, good action film. Not really, didn't go with any martial arts in this one, even though the killer was supposed to be a martial artist at one point. But they didn't show any of that because he just wasn't, fighting anyone of that caliber. But anyway, that's about all the time we have for today. I am on Twitter. You can follow me at Captain Grindhouse on Twitter. All one word. And basically, I'll probably be reviewing another film sometime within the following week. And also, I'll be preparing Horror Fest, which that'll be in October. Until then, farewell.